What's the up-to-date percentage of sales that result from follow-up compared to sales that result from the first interaction?
According to a recent source, only about 2% of sales happen on the first interaction, and the remaining 98% are made through follow-ups. So follow-up is definitely key.
You heard it here first. 2% of sales result from the first interaction, and they're saying 98% result in follow-up. For me, I think that's crazy. I think about 50% of our sales are happening on the first interaction, and the other 50% should be happening from follow-up. The issue is a lot of salespeople are not using follow-up to get their deals. So there's a lot of salespeople that focus on the first interaction, then they just let the follow-up go through the wayside. Today I'm going to show you how to master follow-ups by using campaigns and formulas and sequences and strategies that companies pay me tens of thousands of dollars for. I'm going to give it to you today here for free. My name is Acez Academy, founder of Acez Academy, founder of Takers Brokerage. Been training sales, teaching sales, selling and leading sales for the last decade. I'm going to show you how to master follow-up today. So let's get straight into it. Where does follow-up start? I believe it starts with new leads. If you're getting new leads, the most important part of follow-up for new leads is creating a brand and a safety net, meaning letting the client know who you are, why you're important, why you could help them, and why they're safe. I'll repeat that. Who you are, why you're important, why you could help them, and why you are safe. Those are the 4 nuggets that you need inside of your new lead follow-up. So as you'll see, when I get a new lead coming in, they're gonna get a message automatically with my family photo. They're gonna get my federal NMLS ID number if I'm doing mortgages. If I'm not doing mortgages, they'll get another important ID like a company brand or a company logo for whatever company I am trying to sell them. They'll get my brand in there. Here's why I stand out. Here's what I've done. Here's my client reviews. Here's why I'm important. Here's how I could help you. They're getting all those messages, about 7 to 10 of them, in the first day. They get a voicemail. My name's Acez Academy. I'm with this company. I've been doing this for this long. I think I could help you because of this. Call me back at this number. They get a text. It's Acez Academy. Got your proposal. Here's what I do. Here's why I'm important. Here's how I think I could help you. What are you looking to get done? They get an email. Acez Academy. Here's my brand. Here's my company. Here's my reviews. Here's why I could help you. They're getting hit from all angles. And then the second, third, and fourth message after the first brand security net is like, hey, did you get my last message? Hey, are you busy? Hey, do you prefer text or email? Hey, is a better time for you tomorrow? And they're getting messages like this throughout my day 1 campaigns for all of my new leads. That's how you master new leads. You're just trying to get them comfortable, letting them know you're not a scam, you're somebody real, you're trying to help them and trying to get them to answer. Then before we get to them either not answering, because if they don't answer, they're gonna go to this side, but if they do answer, they're gonna go to this side. So let's say they answer and they turn out to be a hot lead. When I say a hot lead, it means somebody that I have an opportunity to help. Meaning if it goes right, I'm gonna help this person gain their business, earn their trust, and they're gonna be my client for life. So what does it mean if they're a hot client? I talk to them, I have a conversation, I sell them my proposal, I get to know them. And then maybe they're like, let me think about it, or give me a day, or send me an email, or they're busy, or I couldn't get through the full call. They're still a hot client. When they go over to this side, automation on this side is happening. On this side, there is no automation. So this is all personal when it goes to this left side. If it's a hot client, there's a formula for a hot client. You want to do an icebreaker, you want to do the benefit, and then a C to A, call to action. So let's say I have a hot client, I talk to them, I pitch them a deal, I don't end up getting it, or I have a follow-up with them. The next day, I'm not going to send them an automation saying, hey, it's Acez Academy, and we talked, and would you prefer to do? Like, no, I'm not going to send them a robotic text, robotic email, robotic voicemail. It's going to be personal. It's going to be, hey, Jib, we talked yesterday, and I was able to save you $300 a month. Let me know when you're free so we can lock this in and get it moving forward. If I'm selling my consulting, it's going to be, hey, Jib, we talked yesterday about the consulting and mastering the mortgage world. Let me know when you want to get this for your company. I know it's going to be a game changer. So whatever we talked about yesterday, I'm going to start it off like that, and I'm going to go straight to the call to action. And I do this all day long, twice a day for any hot client. In the morning, in the evening. I text, I email, I call, I voicemail, and I keep that going until the hot client turns into a deal. That's for hot clients. Now let's say the hot client either stops answering or it turns into something like, I don't want to do it right now, I want to do it later in the future, or they don't qualify right now, you find out. Then it goes into a warm client. So now that they're warm means there's an opportunity. The opportunity is not right now. They go into my warm list. And when they're in the warm list, what this typically turns into is weekly texts and voicemails and emails. Like if I know that I want to talk to them 2 months from today, I'm going to put a note 2 months from today. Then every couple of weeks, I'm going to check up on them and say, looking forward to talking to you in November. Hey, I hope all has been well. Hey, have a great Thanksgiving. Now I'm just keeping the relationship warm until it goes back to hot. And I'll keep checking up on them depending on what happens. So it's very similar to hot, except the cadence is not every single day. The cadence turns into maybe weekly or bi-weekly or even monthly, depending on how warm it is. But I'm still gonna start it off with the same exact formula. Hey Jib, I know we spoke last month. You told me you need a couple of months to wrap up this year and get your taxes situated so you could invest in the consulting for your company. 2026 is right around the corner. It's a perfect time to do this. Let me know what time we can get on the phone. You see that? Starting off with the icebreaker, the benefit, and going straight to the call to action. Whatever happened last, you start off with it, you ice break with it, then you go to a call to action. Let's say the warm somehow turns into a cold, meaning you can't do it at all, or you can't do it anytime soon. Now it's a cold client. Now this is usually the same frequency as this, but now you're doing it at a way less frequency. So for my cold clients, I might hit them up once a month or once every 2 months. And that one I could result back to a blast instead of a custom touch. The blast for cold clients would be very simple. You know what it would be? It'd be a blast saying, hey name, I know we talked a few months ago and I wasn't able to help you. Has anything changed since we last talked so we could help you take advantage of blah, 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 and blah. And if I send that out to 100 cold clients, I might get a couple emails back, couple texts back, couple calls back. And out of the 100 cold clients, I might convert 5 of them. A lot of you guys are not even focusing on cold clients, therefore you never convert cold clients. But if you nurture them, take care of them, and keep up with them, nothing crazy, monthly, keep communicating with them, those cold clients will turn back into warms, and the warms will turn it back into hots, and then you eventually get more deals. So that's if a new lead goes to hot, warm, or cold, and there's communication happening on that side. Let's move to the other side. Let's say they don't answer you on day 1, you never talk to them, then they go to my day 2 through 30 automation. 2 through 30 is a lot of messaging like, hey, followed up with you yesterday, did you get my information? The voicemail's like, hey, got your inquiry yesterday, didn't hear back from you, I could do blah, blah, and blah for you, please give me a call back as soon as you get this. Then it goes to like day 7. Hey, still haven't heard from you, you still interested? Then day 12, hey, are you working with somebody else or did you get this taken care of? Then day 20, hey, I just wanted to make sure that you know that I'm not a scam, here's my picture again, here's my ID number, here's why I'm important. Didn't hear back from you, are you still interested? Then day 30, hey, it's been 30 days since I heard from you, shoot me straight, what's going on? Did you, number 1, get this taken care of? Number 2, are you not interested anymore? Number 3, do you want me to leave you alone? Number 4, were you told you don't qualify? Number 5, are you still thinking about it? Number 6, other, please explain. Respond back with the one that you're thinking, or respond back with the one that's relevant to you. And that's how day 2 through 30 works. And in that sequence, you have emails, you have voicemails, you have texts. It's all saying like, hey, we got your info. What's going on? Hey, did you do this already? Hey, did you change your mind? That's all the messaging going on in 2 through 30. Then they go to 30 through 90. Now it's like, hey, it's been over 30 days. I don't know what's going on. I haven't heard from you. Are you safe? Then day 40. Hey, it's been 40 days since we heard from you. Did you get this taken care of? Do you want me to leave you alone? Then day 50. Hey, I got this offer done for this client. I think I could do the same thing for you. Are you interested? Then day 70. Hey, do I have the wrong person or is this the right person? And they're getting all these crazy messages, wild cards, branding messages, safety messages, great deal messages, giving them options messages. All of these messages they're getting 30 through 90 to make sure that we get them to answer. We're saying anything and everything to get them to answer. And this is happening through voicemail, happening through text, happening through emails. And a lot of times they'll answer you. Like one of the messages in 30 through 90 says, hey, are you ghosting me? Sometimes they answer that. One of the messages in 30 through 90 say, hey, I don't think I could help you because you haven't answered. Is there somebody that you know from your friends or family that I could probably help out that could benefit from blah, blah, blah? Sometimes I'll get referrals from them. The thing is the sequence is running itself and I'm getting business from both sides because I'm focused on both sides. That's the automation section. Then I put down here blast. There's blasts that I do that I'll send out to all of my list. So I'll send it to hot, send it to warm, send it to cold, send it to 2 through 30, send it to 30 through 90. What are some blasts we could do? There's a value blast. If, let's just say I'm selling my consulting academy, I could send an email, text, and a voicemail, one of them or all three of them, and I could say, hey, here's how we took this company from closing 50 deals a month to closing 300. And I could put the company's picture, their stats before, the stats after, and I could list the 5 things I've done for this company to change. And if I'm selling my academy services, I could take that email and blast it to my hot people that haven't converted, blast it to my warm people that haven't converted, blast it to the cold people that didn't have enough money to buy my academy, blast it to my new leads, blast it to my 2 through 30 leads, blast it to my 30 through 90 leads. Now I've sent out 6 missiles all across the country to everybody in every single list. What kind of business could I get back? And that would be a value blast. Or it'll be like, hey, here's 3 things you could do as a business owner to gain more time back in your day. Give them 3 tips, just value, not even asking them for business, and I could blast it to all these lists. That might get me some responses. Thank you for this. It was a helpful tip. Now the relationship is getting warmer, and I might take some leads back to the warm list. You see, your business is always moving. Your business is always operating. Your business should be alive and well every single day, every single second. If your business is not alive and well and growing from all angles like a plant, you're not nurturing it. You're not watering it. You're not planting more seeds in it. This is how you plant more seeds. That's a value blast. Or I could do a checkup blast. I could say, hey, Mr. Client, I know I got your information here and we never ended up, connecting. I just want to check up on you, see how things are going. The holidays are around the corner. How have you been? Simple, how are you doing? Just a checkup, and I could blast it to all my lists, and I might get some responses for every single list. Or a changes blast. If there's a change in the industry, if you sell solar and something changes with solar, a guideline changes with solar. If you sell mortgages and the rates go down, or the rates are going up. If I sell consulting and AI is taking over the world, I could send an email saying, hey, crazy AI change, need to inform you of this, and send them an email of exactly what's changing, how you could leverage it in your business. Call me if you need help leveraging it. And I could blast it to my cold list, warm list, hot list, new leads, 2 through 30, 30 through 90. If it's mortgages, solar, life insurance, hey, here's what's changing with life insurance. Here's what's changing in the mortgage industry. Here's how I can help you take advantage of it. And I could blast it to the cold list, warm list, hot list, new leads, 2 through 30, 30 through 90. And then I might get some responses. Some of those responses might turn into a hot client. Some might turn into a warm client. Some might turn back into a cold client. But I'm going to keep feeding these lists every single day or every single week or every single month so they keep on working and they keep on growing. There's also the testimony. Hey, here's somebody that came to me in my weight loss program. They lost 40 pounds in 90 days. Here's their results. Here's their testimony. Here's what I did. Here's how I could do it for you. I blast that out to all my lists. Now do you see what we're doing? This is how you master follow-up. From the new lead to building a safety net, a brand, and a cushion, making them trust you. Then 2 through 30, if they don't answer, doing anything and everything to get them to answer in all forms. 30 through 90, same exact thing. If they answer and they're hot, going custom on them, using their benefits, what you talk to them about in the relationship with a call to action. Once, twice, 3 times a day. Going to warm, keep nurturing them until they turn back into hot. Going to cold, keep them informed so they turn back to warm, then turn back to hot. And then using your blast to hit up all your lists and continuing to get business. I did this today in my business. I sent out 1 blast to all of my lists. It was about 2,900 people. And guess what? I had 53 conversations. 53 conversations. And I only do that like once a month because I'm too busy to do it. But it works every single time. Look, these are the keys to master follow-up. I just gave them to you. I showed them to you. And we have a lot more. If you're in mortgages and you buy the Mastering the Mortgage World bundle, you will get every single script and every single campaign categorized, scripted for you, call clips, examples, videos, templates, playbooks, everything that you need. And the scripting for follow-up is like 5% of the 100% that's inside of the Mastering the Mortgage World. Same thing for sales. If you're in sales and you want to master sales, we have a Sales Academy, virtual training, playbook, planner, a book, The 10 Keys of Sales, and weekly live coaching. And same thing for leadership. If you're a leader and you want to master leadership, we have the book, the planner, the playbook, virtual academy training, and weekly live coaching. All of these give you 1,000 times more value than just this, with everything else included. If you don't have the investment for any of these programs, we have a free community as well on acezacademy.com. And if you don't want to join the free community as well, then make sure you like, subscribe, and join this channel. Share it with anybody you love, because I just gave you the hottest follow-up strategy that you've ever heard.